Poppy, Miss Justice, woo woo in the house. I dropped the link. Anyone who is made up tonight, please feel free to come up and show me. I am not anything special tonight. I am all alone this evening. I am sitting in the dark with a candle. Not quite dark outside yet. May May. May, 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 May. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Bomb Cat. Hey, little Deb. Let's start out with a little song tonight, okay? For real. A little tune for everyone. May, May, do not leave. I don't care if you like the song or not, lady. I won't keep you guys on there with that. 16 years ago, y'all. 16 years ago. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my gosh. They have arrested this horrible human being, in my opinion. Finally. Thank you, Flies, for bringing that to my attention. I have kind of been off. I haven't been watching YouTube. I've been off the internet. And hey, Bird. Well, we got flies and we got birds. And then we have May May. Now, May May is like, don't fuck with me. That's just May May, right? Don't fuck with me. I'm going to pull that up. This is wonderful news. Just wonderful freaking news, you guys. We're going to be talking about a couple of different things. Where is it? Dang it, I had it pulled up. Let me find it, y'all. Oh, why is that saying? Oh, there we go. Woo, I thought my internet was gone for a minute. Sorry, can't stay later. Where you going, Poppy? Poppy, what is happening? What is happening, Poppy? Why are you leaving? We're going to talk about it, but I'm not going to stay talking about it. I'm just going to give an update on it, right? Oh, handing out candy. I hope so. I don't want Poppy leaving angrily. That is just so curt, you know. I know. I've played that before, Bird. Silent lucidity. We're going to be talking about, maybe we should talk about this last. No, we'll go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so great news after too long, in my opinion. There are now suspects in the Michael Vaughn case that have been charged and is in jail as we speak. So, suspect in Michael Vaughn case charged with first-degree red rum and kidnapping. A warrant was issued for Stacy Wondra, who lived blocks away from Michael Vaughn, in connection to the Fruitland boys' disappearance. God bless you. God bless you. This is wonderful news. Hey, Courtney. This is wonderful news. We don't know where Michael's at still, but maybe this is a step closer to finding him. These babies need to be brought home, you guys. These babies need to be brought home. It's been 4 years after Michael Vaughn disappeared. One of the people police believe is responsible has been charged with first-degree red rum in the case. They issued the warrant for Stacy Wondra. as he was leaving jail, they rearrested him. 5-year-old, fondly referred to as Monkey by family and friends, disappeared from his home in July 2021. Let me say this. I remember, these are the 4 suspects right here. 4 persons of interest. Bottom right is Stacy Wondra, okay? I remember a live stream where Brandy begged this man to please tell her where her son was at. He repeatedly said, I don't know where he is. This man had a lot of information about the case itself, right? So sad. So yes, they are charging him with first-degree red rum and second-degree kidnapping and destruction of evidence. He had not been extradited to Idaho as of Friday, October 31st. He is serving federal prison time in Arizona for a different crime. In 2022, law enforcement announced that Stacy Wondra, his ex-wife Sarah, and 2 other individuals were suspects or persons of interest in Michael Vaughn's disappearance. They did dig up the Wonders' backyard to no avail. Police said they have credible information from someone living in the Wonders' house that the young boy was there. Cadaver detection dogs alerted 2 remains, but none were found. Sarah Wondra was originally charged with failing to report a passing in November 2022 in connection to Michael's disappearance, but the charge was dropped that spring. The Fruitland police chief says he believed that, yes, the remains were buried in the Wonders' backyard and were later moved. Four people. Now, Sarah's in prison. Sarah Wonders in prison until 2026 on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly item and destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence unrelated to the Michael Vaughn case. So these were not good people to start with, right? This is Brandy's statement. All we have wanted is for Michael to come home. Knowing that charges are coming forth to these monsters, we pray that they will finally tell us where Michael is. Michael deserves to be home with his family. There's one thing that just keeps ringing in my head right now, and it is something that J.D. Huff said. He said, you cannot take one of our most precious citizens and ever expect us to stop. Fruitland Police Department continues to live up to that statement. And one thing I'll say, it was a wonderful relationship that Brandy and the family had with law enforcement. It's a shame that other missing kids' parents didn't take that opportunity to use law enforcement. And Michael does need to come home. Michael does need to come home. Now, you guys can go back. I believe it's Chris McDonough, right? That put out some information where he was speaking to Stacy Wondra on FaceTime, and Stacy Wondra was leading him through his home. And yeah, I saw a video of a man stealing an 18-month-old baby back in 2020 with a ladder while the parents were downstairs. They never found the child or the kid. Never. That sounds like the the Lindbergh baby. You guys remember the Lindbergh baby? The Lindbergh baby. I am just glad. It's one step closer. It's one step closer. For sure. I will absolutely do a proper live, and we'll talk about that. Fly's going to see if she can find Brandy's channel and post the link to Brandy's channel. It is Halloween, and I want to make sure that we give Michael a proper live stream of just his case by itself. I just feel that way a lot. And, you know, sometimes I talk about 2 or 3 different cases, and it is Halloween. I wanted to update because, like I said, Flies brought it to my attention. I hadn't been on YouTube or anything like that. Oh, well, I'm kind of fibbing. I did pop into Benny's. He was talking about that lady who says she was stalked or something. I'm like, lady, you want to hear a stalking story? You should freaking hear mine. It's really interesting. Actually, it's not interesting. But anywho. Now, let's go over to Melody. The Melody Buzzard case. Melody's mother, Ashley, was escorted from her home. Law enforcement executed a search warrant. They're also looking at a storage locker and the rental car. She still has not said where Melody is. And that is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. What I see is a woman who they say has had, you know, a lot of mental problems. Seems like she is very, very emotional when it comes to Melody's father's family and even her own, trying to find out where Melody's at. This woman took a long-ass trip, round ticket, and still will not say where Melody's at. I wish she would have definitely have just said where Melody's at, for sure. For sure. Hey, you guys, Becca's eyes clipped where Cotton Candy Boobs come up and told Lisa off. She was giving her hell, man. We're going to listen to that. Because they all left me. They came up here and started fighting and then freaking left me.
Where is the documentation or whatever, proof or whatever that Candy's the one that called and all this stuff? I want to see proof.
I'm not gonna.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you can say that, whatever, but yeah.
No, I need proof on this. I mean, how is your word always right? You don't want to show no proof, Lisa. I'm not trying to start shit, but you keep saying all this with no proof. I need to see proof to believe that. Because
You don't have to believe it.
I don't.
Okay,
Without proof, you can't sit here and demand proof from people and you ain't showed a lick of proof, woman. You're sitting here like your word's everything. No, fuck that. Show us some proof, honey. Put up or shut up. See, I can't believe you're letting this go on your channel.
I don't know.
Sorry for speaking up. She ain't showing it, honey. I love you, RC, and I'm not going to let somebody sit here like
conversation. We're just
I know. I'm going to get down, but you're fucked up, Lisa.
Well, I love you. Got me. Ooh, Curse left too. Damn, they all left me. What the fuck? They left me. Lord have mercy. What did I do this time? I was behaving myself. Object. Lord. They all left me that day. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, years ago, remember the Lindbergh baby? That was faster than I walked too, May. I didn't realize it was that fast. I'd have slowed it down. Okay, so listen to this. Now, y'all tell me if this is the way it was for you. Let me know if this is the way it was for you when you grew up. So listen to this.
People are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose. Were sinks not an option?
Hey, we.
For fuck's sake. Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house.
We weren't.
I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one never-ending episode of that TV show Survivor. Okay? We are indestructible. We've never sat in car seats. Nobody's ever given us swimming lessons. We've all been either shot with a BB gun or stabbed with a...
I have been shot with a BB gun. And my cousin got hit in the head with one of those darts. Do you guys remember the darts? We've talked about this before. The darts. We were allowed to throw darts. Yeah, we got smacked too. We did. We got smacked too. So yeah, we had darts. We had baseball bats. We got shot with BB guns. I mean, come on, y'all. For real. And then they're going to ask about drinking out of a faucet. That's where we got our water during the day. You didn't go in the house and get you a nice glass because your mama would make you wash them at the end of the day anyway, right? For real. You just didn't eat your dinner and get up and walk away from the table. You cleared the table off. You washed the dishes. You made sure it was all done. And you didn't get in trouble. Oh, he got you in the hand? I'm telling you, my cousin threw one at his sister and it stuck in her freaking head. I swear that's true. Oh, a hairbrush. Yeah, hairbrushes are fucked up. Oh, you found the news playing it? Maybe it was the news, Flies. Maybe it was the news that played it. I thought Chris McDonough had played it on his channel too. I had to ask to leave the table. I mean, for real. The heartbeat. The heartbeat will stick out in my mind forever. I heard a human heartbeat. It was loud and it was loud. Okay? I'm telling you. I ate an apple. It made me sick. It had the poison on it. My dad went off. The old man died of a heart attack. And I, in the middle of the night, in a room Now listen to this. In a freaking room where for some reason my sisters were allowed to paint the fucking room black. I swear, Jesus knows I'm telling the truth. I don't know why they were allowed to paint the fucking room black, but it was black and it was pitch black. It was scary. For real. And I heard the heartbeat. For real. It was from a 4-year request. Somehow they sent that with the other stuff. I know that Justin had it. Maybe Justin put it out. But Chris McDonald was talking to him on the phone. For real. Right? I'm trying to think of another time. The cemetery where the headstone fell and the first name of the person was Mary. That was pretty creepy. That was pretty creepy, right? What else? I never would do a Ouija board, but I did write down the letters and numbers of a bunch of women who did it one time. And the name that came up on the Ouija board ended up being a guy that my sister had some dealings with, that he ripped her off some money and stuff through a house, had to do with a house. But yeah, his name came up. It was wild. Yeah. Didn't have anything to do with them. It ended up being somebody that came around in our life. Freaking weird shit.
A fucking jart. The television stations had to make a commercial reminding our parents that they had kids.
It did. You guys remember that? Parents, do you know where your children are? Yeah. It wasn't because they were worried about where the children were. They were reminding the parents that they had children. Right? My granny's headstone is my name. It's shivering to see it. Yeah, well, I'm named after both of my grandmas. So I got both their names. Pretty cool, actually.
I shit you not. Every night on the 10 p.m. news, a voice would come on and say, "It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?" To remind our parents that they had fucking kids. So, no, sir, shirtless with the beanie, sinks were not an option.
Nope, sinks were not an option. For real. For real, for real. Now, we used to hang out in the country. You know, when we were young, we used to go out in the country and we would party. Partying was a thing. While we're at it, let's say prayers for White Boy Lockdown Radio, everybody. Sending out lots of prayers to him and his wife. I hope that things go well for them. I don't think I would stay in a cemetery either. Well, I guess it would depend who I was in the cemetery with. Right? We have a little cemetery here. It's called they call it the Pee Wee Cemetery, but it's all children. It's all children. It's a trip. It is a trip. For sure. Okay. Hold on. I got other stuff pulled up. Lord Jesus, hold on. I am looking to see what I have. Mamie, I had some old music pulled up for you too, lady. A really old song, and I'll have to find it. I'll have to find it. No chance even a cemetery full of living people. Okay, wait. Hold on. Funny ones. I need to go over to my Facebook. My Facebook. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, don't get mad, May. This is Ernie Shell, and he's got a new friend. Ernie's got a new friend. Clackers. Oh, Clackers. I remember Clackers. Damn, I'm going to pull them up so everybody else can remember Clackers too. Hold on. What? Hell. I used to love Clackers. Okay, wait a minute. We need Clackers. Not clickers, damn it, Clackers. Hold on, I spelled it wrong. I got clickers, not clackers. Clacker. We need Clackers. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Come on, damn it. I can't spell. L, damn it. Give me Clackers. How come? Okay, I'm done. Hold on. Jesus, take the fucking wheel. Okay, wait. I know you guys are excited to see Ernie trying to weasel somebody out of shit. What do Clackers look like? All right. Not clickers, Clackers. In the 70s. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys. Remember these. Hold on. These are awesome. Did you ever get hit with them? Did you ever get hit with these Clackers? Okay, here we go. This is a Clacker.
These
Hell yeah.
Clackers from the 1970s. A popular toy that was part of a huge school playground craze.
It was.
Until they got banned.
They did.
Now what you had to do was clack these balls together. Ooh. Why does that make me wince?
And,
of course.
And you were never allowed to play them in the house because they would get on your mom and dad's nerves. Remember? Hey, Dad.
Apart from getting twisted together, they could often whack you in the wrist. And so the instructions here tell you to wrap some cloth around your wrist. They also say that clackers are the most relaxing and fascinating game. I don't know if it's relaxing, but it also says at the end there.
I'll never forget. I was at the grocery store with my granddaughter. And, of course, on the end cap, as you were going to the cash register, there was some fidget spinners. Okay? Fidget spinners. It was fancy. It had, I don't know what it had on it, but it was not a $10 fancy. So she got very mad at me because I told her, I've got a fidget spinner. And she was like, no, you don't. And I said, I do. And I carry it wherever I go. So I have to show you. What I did was I went, hey, best fidget spinner in the house. And I didn't have to pay $10 for it. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah. Didn't cost me a dime. She was angry. Oh, the glass ones, those were fucking cool. Those were cool. I'm telling you guys, those were cool. But no, I got shot with a BB gun. Yep, and the bastard who did it, he got paid back. Karma bit him badly. Oh, jacks. I used to love playing jacks, you guys. I did. Dice. We never gambled, though, when we played dice. For sure. Oh, I thought this is a big thing going around right now, you guys. This is about Slim Jims. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about some scary stuff, but I'm here by myself tonight, you guys. So, I mean, make it as scary as you can. I dropped the link. I will drop the link again, and I will pin it. I want to hear some scary stories. I want to be up all night. I have my house to myself. I feel so free. Let me say this, though. Don't come up to my fucking door acting weird. All right? I do have baseball bats. They are signed baseball bats. Now, I will figure out what the signature is from your fucking forehead if you come here and knock on my door. I don't need no kids coming for candy either, okay? I really don't. I got candy, but I want to keep it for myself. No, I'm just playing. I'm having to give up my sweet tarts and Snickers. Haven't had a trick-or-treater in years, and I don't buy candy to hand out, and they roll in. Isn't that typical? I probably should turn my porch light out. Right? In your ribs? You got it in your ribs? Oh, wow. That really sucks. That really sucks. Oh, I hate to hear that. That is horrible. Horrible. Well, I hope Poppy gets to pop back in. She's my favorite turd. I wouldn't even flush her down the toilet. For real. Croquet. Yeah, I like croquet. I did. I'm telling you, I did like croquet. What was I looking for? What was I going to pull up? Mine ain't even on. Charlie was outside playing with... Oh, Charlie. Charlie is my favorite. No, not you, Charlie K. Hell no. Bitch. Let's talk about it. Since I had to hear your name. And I heard your name only because my friend likes it. Oh, Poppy's back. Woo, woo. Went around the corner, and what did I see? It was Poppy in her Mustang. She was waving at me. She said, come on, RC, let's go for a ride. We'll pick up flies, and we'll get real high. I don't think flies partakes in that stuff. She flies around anyway. She don't need that stuff to make her fly. For real. I can't help it. I like the stuff. I can't help it. I mean, You know what? This is the absolute truth. Okay, so my niece went in the hospital. Okay, she's doing better. Her sister is getting married tonight. Real clap, real clap. My niece is getting married tonight. Not the one in the hospital, her sister. So, whoop, whoop. Did I want to go? No. But, of course, I send much love and happiness and whatever else you want in this relationship, right? I'm like, I don't understand it, but hey, you know, the government doesn't allow people to get married anymore. They don't make it, you know, they don't make it a good thing for people anymore. And I'm going to say this too, because let's be real, we'll talk about whoever we want. The fucking government is fucking people, okay? And I guess they think that everybody just needs to grab their ankles and fucking starve to death. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I got loud. I usually don't get political. Oh, let's watch Ernie Shell. This is weird, you guys. I'm sorry, this is weird. Okay, Ernie found a friend. You know, Ernie is kind of like the Toy Story guy. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Right? Especially if you got a cash out. But I don't know. Ernie has taken this person under his wing, you know, and he's like, I'm going to save you. I am going to save you. I am the hunter, right? Weird shit, right? You're right, Deb. Nobody should have to go hungry. Now, my daughters and my son, they are, I'm knocking on wood. So my daughter comes home to go to the wedding. My granddaughters are trick-or-treating tonight, probably doing it, getting ready to go. And my ex-mother-in-law, listen to this. My ex-mother-in-law made sure with my daughters to bring over some food. I've got plenty of stuff in the freezer. I got plenty of canned stuff now. Because usually I go to Ohio once a year, and, you know, we're always canning something. Usually I watch more than I can myself. But anywho, and I haven't gotten to go. So, yeah, if you don't think I was hitting up a jar of apple butter last night at about 10 o'clock, I don't know what to tell you, because it was freaking good. I was like, apple butter, yeah. Okay, without further ado, I know you guys are like, shut the fuck up, remain calm. Bitch, you don't shut the fuck up. Well, no, I don't. And I'm nosy too. I want to know what's going on everywhere. I'm behind on the times right now. I want to fucking know what's going on because I am nosy. Okay, moving on. All right, Ernie. I always say I'll never talk about you again, but you know, woohoo.
I miss my life. I've been in and out of hospital.
Okay, this is fucking weird, right? Because I don't know this guy. I don't know his life, right? You can 50 pounds of tomatoes. Yeah, I've got I've got spaghetti sauce. They hooked me up Waving, Sandy. Waving. Hey, girl. Hey, Sandy. Glad you come over to play. I'm just fucking with you. I am being really silly. You know why? Because I'm by myself. I can sing. I can sing. And nobody's going to tell me to shut up. No, she didn't, Sandy. Brandy did not give up. Did not give up. I mean, bless her. Bless her. So this guy is saying, this is what he says. I miss my life, and I have been in and out of the hospital.
I've been in and out of hospital. Like having trouble. There was one time the MLM, when I had to go to the MLM, they swapped out my ID.
So he's saying one time he had to go in an ambulance and they swapped out my ID. I don't know who them are. Maybe he's talking about his father, because he speaks as though his family was doing horrible things to him. Yes, Bird. Summer went missing June 15, 2021. Hospital mental facilities. Thank you. Ooh, that sounds good, Poppy. It really does. Oh, they even sent me a loaf of banana nut bread. I'm very lucky. Now, you know, I should say that's kind of should be a lesson that, you know, I try to get along with everybody. And even though she's my ex-mother-in-law, you know, there was a point in time where, you know, like a lot of mother-in-laws, she absolutely did things I did not like. But, you know, I just, not that I don't remember the shit, but I don't carry it with me. I don't carry that shit with me. I talked to that woman for years and years. Plus, it's a little easier for the kids if you can at least, you know, keep something like that going. I know. Well, I mean, it's a great example. You look at Brandy, and then you look at Candace, right? Yes, June and July, yes. June and July. And both them babies need to be brought home. They need to be brought home. And Michael needs to be returned to Brandy immediately. Now, Summer, if she's ever found before the age of 18, we probably will never be told where she might end up going, because I don't believe that. See, okay. You guys, I talk about so many different things. I talk to different people in the Summer Wells case, and they tell me things, and I do want to believe them, but then it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any common sense to me. I my question is, if they were accused of doing really, really inappropriate things to the boys, we don't know about Summer. Summer's not here. We don't know if the boys maybe said something about possibly things that were going on allegedly with Summer or with them. We don't know that because, that's CPS. There is a gag order on the boys. I'm sure there's still a gag order there. But if that was factual, then why is the state of Tennessee allowing them to be around children? I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. Plus, you've got Don and Candace, who are fucking weird ass people, right? They pull jokes on people. They're doing weird shit all the time. So how do we even know that what's being shown to us is real? I don't know. Okay. For sure. I would think Michael had turned 5 on June 24th. What's up, Nana? Yeah, nothing. Where is that fair? Where is that fair to any of the kids? If they were truly being harmed or being accused of it, there had to have been something that even made them be allegedly accused of it, right? You see what I'm saying? I mean, make it make sense. Seriously. For real. All right, let's pop back over to Ernie.
Back in Chicago. So they got me they filmed me. My mom sent it out to, I let my mom know that they were trying to put me in a crazy institution around 802, 820. It's all on Facebook. And
now, supposedly, this guy's whole existence is on Facebook, right? Yeah, losing every child you have. Absolutely. Absolutely. In one of the first interviews, Dawn had already said, I'll see her in the... Yes. No, I never heard Brandy say that either. All right, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, wow. I just got a reminder. You ate all your dinner because someone was starving somewhere and our parents let you know it daily. Oh, absolutely, Sandy. I think the state made a deal so he wouldn't have to relive the horror testifying against them. This guy that's talking to Ernie Flies, is that who you're talking about? Damn, I forgot to pin my cotton candy boobs. Come over. Girl, it's Halloween. I'm by myself. Somebody needs to come up here in case I get scared. Oh, the Wells boys. Yeah. Freaking weird, right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, Bird. I know with my family, we were pretty lucky if we got anything. I wore hand-me-downs for years. Years and years. I remember my sister, my older sister, was the first person to actually buy me my first pair of blue jeans that wasn't hand-me-down. She got me like 3 pair of Levi's. Yep, I thought I was Gucci. Thought I was Gucci for real. Oh, I have, actually, I have 3 older sisters, and 1 has passed away. The guy talking to Ernie's mentally ill. I believe childhood assaults caused it, but not the way Ernie made it out. This guy is really disturbed. How in the fuck did Ernie find this guy? For sure. Thought he had content. Yeah.
I posted the messages because she was sending prayer messages. I just sent
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When your dad was selling you to different people, whose cash app did they use for the money transfers and stuff?
He goes right to fucking whose cash apps did they use, right? Homeless in Gainesville. Oh my gosh. What is up with that? Does Ernie just like getting on buses and driving around and getting off at all these weird ass little towns and hooking up with the freaking whoever he meets at the bus stop? Seriously. Is Ernie a bus stop whore? I want to know. Ernie, what you doing, Ernie? Going to the bus stop? Hanging out, asking people about their cash apps. Ernie. Okay, Ernie is asking about his cash app. Go figure.
my cash app.
They used your cash app.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have access to your cash app?
No, I remember it though. It's 2 cash app.
There's 2 cash apps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so listen.
2
What I'm
cash
getting
apps.
at, can you log him in? Can you log into the cash app if you had a phone?
I remember my password. They're gonna ask for verification though.
Right, I understand that. They're going to ask for everything if you got 2 steps. So here's the thing.
If Ernie can get into this guy's cash app, guess what? What's he gonna find? It seems weird to me. Now, I don't know. It seems weird to me that his allegedly parents were selling him. I ain't saying they didn't. I don't fucking know anything about it. But if this guy can get into his cash app, then Ernie can see everybody who sent the guy a cash app, right? If Ernie can get into that cash app, he'll know everybody that sent this boy money. Or, obviously he's saying that possibly he can't get through. My sisters and sister-in-law love to overshop for clothes, sometimes get clothes with tags in them. Hey, I'm low budget. Let me tell you guys something. I have clothes. This is serious. This blue jean jacket I have, and you can't see it because it's dark. It's It's like a little blue jean jacket. I've had this for probably 15 years. Seriously. You know, it never goes out of style. And I get pretty lazy. If I'm just, do I have to, Bird? For sure. Now, I seen where she was supposed to be talking to the guy or something. I don't know. I don't think I need to get that involved with it. Ernie's been showing this guy's Cash App. The guy said today Ernie gave him a phone. What? I mean, is Ernie trying to help the guy? Is he the guy's security guard? He probably will. May.
And I know, like my PayPal. I know my PayPal email and address, but they asked me for my state ID off the center. It's been fried.
Okay.
Like when they took me to the site board in Minnesota, they didn't give me back none of my debit card or credit card.
Okay, so this guy's not in good shape, though. For real. It sounds like the dude needs some assistance. I mean, for real. For real. But I am not going to sit here and say that the guy isn't having some issues, because that's not my truth. That's his truth, right? Phone has an email connected to a RSO. No! This guy used that email and made a YouTube in that RSO. No way! Are you kidding me? Yeah, Secret Service isn't going to do that, Bird. Wow, thank you, Poppy. What the fuck? Are you... Damn. Look. Seriously, you guys. Guess who hangs with each other? PDFs. They're like their own fucking gang. They all hang together. They know each other. They send each other shit. They have their own little fucking tribe. Seriously. And let me say this. You can look in all kinds of different areas, and there might be 20 of them. And if you don't think that out of those 20 people, that at least 15 of them don't know of each other, I don't know what to tell you. Seriously. All right, give me 1 second. Give me one moment, you guys. Let me go check the house while I'm getting a cup of coffee and make sure there's no scary things in here. If you hear me scream, you know I'm scared. I guess I better turn a light on in here because it's freaking dark. Okay. I had to turn my hallway light on in case I have to make a run for it. If you scream, I'm out of here. No, I don't have any trick-or-treaters. I don't. And I'm okay with it. I am okay. For real. You still have fidget spinners from your granddaughter? Look, my granddaughter, she was the type that would say, Nana, I'm collecting these, right? Oh, there's Brandy's channel, you guys. Flies dropped the link. So we'll talk. We definitely will talk about Michael's case again. I'm just talking weird stuff. So I of course, when I do talk about it, I want to give that its own space, if you know what I mean. Girl, May, I'm going to find a scary movie to watch. I'm kind of excited to see a movie called Black Phone 2 come out. It's a movie by Ethan Hawke. Pretty wild. Okay, Ernie. All right, Ernie. Ernie. I do have I've got a couple of things. Okay, who has seen a spirit? Ooh, I got something really scary. Oh my gosh, did I leave it up here? I don't know if I left it up here. This is really creepy though, you guys. How creepy do you guys want to get? Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll find out. Let's find out, Bird. How many Wrong Turn movies are there? Oh, wait. Wait, damn it. Ugh. I am such a goober. I am a goober, and I admit it. Yeah, Poppy's still here. She came back. You have gin and vodka? No. I'll take some Crown. Oh, it was filmed in your town, Bird? Wow. That would be so cool. How many wrong? There are 7. There are 7 of them. Can you believe that? What is the worst crime? What is the worst crime that has ever happened in your town? Was it a red rum? Serial unaliver? Oh, gin and vodka are the only spirits you've seen. Yes, 7. Can you believe that? 7 Wrong Turn movies. I would be like, what? Yeah, there's Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, Wrong Turn 3, Left for Dead. Wrong Turn 4, Bloody Something. Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines. Wrong Turn 6, Last Resort. And then 2021, a movie just called Wrong Turn. That is freaking crazy. I think I've seen all of them. 6 people, red run by 1 person, including 3 children. Wow. Wow. We've had a lot of different things happen here. For sure. I mean, I think here we've got Fox Hollow Farms. And that's where that weird-ass guy, oh, what was his name? Fox Hollow Farm, damn it. Baumeister. Some guy named Baumeister unalived a shitload of men and buried them back behind his beautiful home and property. They say that you can still see spirits. Oh my gosh, Poppy, that movie is a fucking trip. Yes, I spit on your grave. I know you guys have seen that freaking movie. I know it. That is an old one. My daughter had one on at her house today. Yesterday, when I was doing stuff, I just played scary movies all day on the TV in the living room. But my daughter had some going today. And there was this really crazy movie where this woman was kidnapping people and turning them into freaking babies. It was fucking weird. Damien Rosowski killed his wife, his father-in-law, his 2 children, and the family friend and her little... Wow, May. That's freaking wild. You like Pet Sematary? I don't know if I like Pet Sematary. She definitely got revenge. Definitely. I mean, crazy. Craziness. I don't know. I just never let scary movies bother me very much. One movie that did bother me was called Phantasm. It's called Phantasm. That movie, when I first saw it, was like kind of scary. It was fucking weird. It had those balls that had the freaking knives in them, remember? Remember those fucking round balls that had like these knives coming out of them? My twin cousin got hit by a dump truck. She got hit by a dump truck. We were so young. We were all so young. 2 brothers here, unloved and disposed of their parents. I'll tell you, it seems like, and maybe it's just because it's coming to my attention more, that there are a lot of young people committing freaking crimes. Oh my God, you seen Caligula? Cotton candy, whoop whoop. You seen Caligula? Oh my God. Oh no, I was waving to you, Sandy. That is, oh, Split. I love that fucking movie. I love that movie, Split. This dude has fucking, I don't know how many split personalities. Oh my God, I loved it. Drag Me to Hell. I have seen that one, May. Drag Me to Hell. Yeah, The Omen. The Omen. Cotton Candy. What are you doing, girl? I played Becca's Eyes had the clip of you basically telling Lisa Kay to shut the fuck up. 30. Girl, 50. Yes, I could see that, Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy boobs. Her favorite movie is 50 First Dates. Hey, 50 First Dates? Are they all named Frank? I want to know. I'm fucking with you. Are they all named Frank, girl? Come on, you can tell me. That is hilarious. That is funny. I never did pull my chat up to pin the link. The Ring, I didn't, The Ring was pretty creepy, but The Grudge was pretty creepy too, for sure. And then they have all the Conjuring movies. All the Conjuring movies. Oh, hey, I've got something we can talk about. So let me find it. Grant to buy Conjuring House. Okay, so I guess the Conjuring House is for sale. And the guy, Jason, you guys remember Ghost Hunters. I know you remember Ghost Hunters. This is a fucking trip. I don't understand it. But, so, we're going to look at it together. Together. Are you guys talking about me? 51st Franks. That's for sure. Me neither, May. Me neither. Okay. All right. Yes, there is a new Conjuring movie. So, all right. Let me get it pulled up. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Did you see about it, May? Okay. So, there's a GoFundMe led by paranormal investigator Jason Hawes to purchase and preserve the historic Conjuring House. While the initial auction was canceled after a mystery buyer purchased the loan, the fundraising effort continues as a community movement to protect the property. Donations are being accepted on the GoFundMe page, with funds going toward preserving the house and its legacy. Now, I am going to let this... Okay. You guys remember the show? Oh, thank you, Becca. What do you call two witches who share an apartment? Broommates. That's so cute. Thank you, Becca. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, Becca. I don't see you very often, but I do love to watch your stuff. For real. Okay. So the campaign is Save the Conjuring House. And I will give you a little rundown on why this house is so spectacular. Okay, so Jason Hawes was a main paranormal investigators on the show Ghost Hunters. Okay, now he says basically that he had the funds personally to buy the property, okay, to buy the loan, I guess. The reason why he's had started a GoFundMe was so anyone who wanted to, of course, make reservations to go into the Conjuring House, spend some time, investigate, etc., etc. It wouldn't cost as much. That he wouldn't have to charge as much, you know. Nice way of thinking there. The Conjuring House, I do hope that they I'll have to tell you what the movie's about. Damn. All right, this is him on Facebook. I'm glad he's on Facebook. This is how much he's raised. Oh shit. Hang on, give me a minute. All right, sorry. That was my son calling and checking on his mama. Oh, okay, so this freaking guy, damn, that's a lot of freaking money. People aren't eating right now. That's a lot. All right, let's just hear what he's got to say. Why not? All right, you guys, so this is the guy from Ghost Advent. No. What did I say? I forgot. No, they didn't, May. I want horses. Did you guys ever see an old movie? And I think it had Peter Fonda and Jane Fonda in it. And it's called They Shoot Horses, Don't They? There you go, KK. There's the link. Damn. May can't afford to feed them. Oh, Do you need some carrots, May, for your horses? You need to give them some. KK, I dropped the link, darling. Well, what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to count how many francs? Are you? This is Jason Hawes. He is from Ghost Hunters. Thank you, Taps. It's an old ghost, paranormal investigators channel. And he put a GoFundMe up to buy a place called the Conjuring House. And I'm going to tell you about the Conjuring House, but I'm going to let him tell his little tale here first. Hey, KK.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Huh?
I said, what the fuck are you doing?
Nothing. Fuck you.
I'm just playing.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love you. I love it. We can joke
you too.
around and stuff and be serious when we need to, and
I know.
and we don't always agree on the same thing and we talk about it. And I love that. That's the kind of friends I want, like you, and you're a good friend.
I think everybody needs to be like that.
Yeah. I used to not be, and I grew up a little bit the past couple of years.
I sometimes the stress of, other people trying to get your goat and shit is just not worth it on your end,
Mm-hmm.
They want to waste that energy. They can waste all that energy.
That's what I say. It's not worth it at all.
It isn't. It really isn't. I mean, I just watch karma. I see a lot of karma on social media.
I'm not gonna lie. I love when karma gets people.
Oh my gosh.
I'm evil, but I love it. I get to sit back and watch, and everybody gets their karma, good or bad,
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. All the money will be refunded if they don't get it. I don't know if I believe that or not.
Now, what's going on with this house?
Okay, so the Conjuring House. Do you know of the Conjuring House?
Yes, I know of it.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. I don't no.
Well, the Perrin family name that went by the Perrin family lived there. And mom ended up being possessed by a witch spirit. And the children, and there were, if I'm not mistaken, they found like Civil War soldiers in the walls.
What?
I think there was a number of Civil War soldiers in the wall. If I'm not mistaken, I'll make sure I pull it up and double check that.
Yeah, I haven't heard none of this. I like that you show stuff like this, that nobody's talking about really, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, around where we hang out, they don't talk about stuff
right. That's
like
what I
this
meant,
too much,
not other people, but where we hang out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking evil over there.
Well, the whole fucking world's evil right now.
It is. It's good versus evil right now.
It is horrible. It is
Mhm.
so fucking horrible.
I recommend people get into church. I'm not going to sit up here and preach or nothing, but I just highly recommend that.
Well, I don't. Well, see, I kind of feel different. I don't think people need to go to church to believe in God.
See, I love this about us. We have very different thoughts.
Only because I seen a lot of hypocrites when I was really young. And, so I just never was one to push anybody around me to go to church.
See, when because it's just me and my little brother, and that's all the grandkids my grandma and grandpa had, because my dad's an only child, and Granny would make us go to church, and we hated it. And when I got older, I didn't go to church because of what my granny put us through to go to church, But I don't know. Recently, this past year, I've been going. I don't go every Sunday and Wednesday, but I go, and.
Well, let me.
I got me a pretty good little church.
I was talking with my daughters today, and they were talking about that the church of, I want to say Satan, were offering to open their doors and feed people you know, what the government's doing right now is horrible. And if you don't have family right now that's going to be there to help you in some way, it's a scary time for a lot of people right now.
It is.
I mean,
And
it
I
is.
didn't even know how bad my dad was, you know, and it breaks my heart that he was living here years sick and not able to do things, you know what I mean? And
Right.
now that I'm here and I see it, and it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And May, I agree. I love the feeling of coming out of church. I do personally, you know, it's just,
Well, you know, like I said, I've seen a lot of hypocrites, and that wasn't only in one religion, that was in a couple different religions.
and there was a point in my life I didn't even believe there was a God. And that was like recently.
Well, we got into a discussion, you know, because is you know, a lot of people, if someone says they're an atheist, they
That's
automatically
what I went by.
a lot of people automatically go to, oh, well, you believe in the devil and
Yeah.
you know, this and this, and there
It's nothing
is
like that.
no, and so
Yeah, I was
don't.
atheist for a while. And it's like I believe there's a now I believe more in God because, you know, I put my heart and stuff into it. But I believe that there was a higher power, you know, but it wasn't God. And I didn't believe that the Bible was real parts of it. And I still am kind of iffy on it, you know.
Have you guys ever seen a movie called, what was it? The fourth dimension? And
Mm-mm.
it's about these two psychiatrists that lived in Alaska. It's supposedly a true story. And all these people in that town in Alaska, you know, were I gotta find that so I can explain it.
Poppy,
It
I
is
do too. I
fucking
cry a lot in
awesome.
church. I do. Because it's
I do
like
too.
my preacher, he preaches from the Bible. And I like when people preach from the Bible. And some of the stuff he preaches on, it gets to my heart, man. And I cry. Okay, let's
Damn.
go back to The Conjuring. I don't want to get on religion.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. You know me, I got 500,000. So anyhow, the Perron family lived in this house. It was really, really haunted. Ed and Lorraine Warren came in to help them. And so throughout the years, the house was sold to different people, but they would pretty much run like an Airbnb where people could come and do investigations and stuff like that.
I bet they made bank doing that.
Well,
so a lot of people's into that paranormal stuff.
Right. And so someone has bought the loan that was put on the property, and he wants to buy it, but even though he says he has the money to buy it outright, he doesn't want to do it that way. So that way he doesn't have to charge people a lot of money to come in there and, you know, do an overnight investigation or whatever, because it's pretty expensive right now. All right, let's hear what he's got to say.
Jason Hawes here. So I wanted to take a few minutes and fill everybody in on what's been going on. So as you see, I haven't done an update in the last couple of days, and there's been a reason behind that, and we'll get into that. But I want to congratulate everybody. First off, this community has come together, and we've been able to raise over $285,000 to help preserve and save the Conjuring House, which is, and that's from people all around the world who've stepped up, who wanted to be a part of this.
$285,000.
And what did they raise that for?
To purchase the Conjuring House.
Okay, so the house is on the market for sale?
Something's going on with it.
Sorry, I have no clue about this. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, what is going on is he wants to buy it and preserve it.
This guy right here?
Yeah, they kind of want to make it like a historical, you know, building and shit, you know. So he was wanting to buy it. even though he had the money to pay for it himself, he thought if he got other people to help with the cost, that the overhead could be kept down, and that way he wouldn't have to charge people a bunch of money to come there. So that's what he says anyway. So let's hear him out.
Who just want to see it done better. And the whole idea behind the GoFundMe has been, I was asked to step in and get involved in a property that I had said numerous times I didn't want to be a part of.
Yeah,
but after Andrea made her plea, I felt I had to do something. So I stepped.
Andrea Perron herself came out and spoke about this property. Now, she is the daughter that lived there when the mother got possessed by the witch lady. So,
and this guy is just like like us, a normal person that
he's just a he don't have no ties to it. He's just a paranormal investigator.
So I don't even know the story, but he seems iffy. I don't like GoFundMe's. Anytime those get involved, something shady's going on, in my opinion. I
agree. Let's see what he says. He says,
sorry, I interrupted. That threw me off.
What he's saying is he got involved because of Andrea Perron. And
that's the daughter of the people.
That's the daughter of the people who lived there, and everything happened to him. Okay.
And then I decided that, all right, well, I didn't want this to be a thing that I had to charge all this money for. I didn't want to have to charge the historic prices that they were charging in the past. So I put feelers out there to the community and created the GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe was, the whole idea behind it was to raise money to offset my investment, so I didn't have to seek so much money back in return, having to keep prices historically high like they were in the past, because I want everybody to be able to go there. I want everybody to be able to experience it. So we put the GoFundMe up, and people from all around the world stepped up. I mean, it's truly amazing. And we have some big donors who've really stepped in to help out as well. And with no expectations, no connections to the property. And I think that's important. So the whole idea here has been to offset the initial cost so we can keep prices low, because everybody should be able to go there. Everybody should be able to experience it. And I've seen people sit there and say things like, oh, why are you asking the community to buy you a house? I haven't. I just put feelers out there to see if the community would help offset the cost so we could save this property. And other people out there saying, well, if you have the money, why wouldn't you buy it? Again, if I bought it, paid all the cash out there, then I would have to charge the money that they charged in the past.
So you see what he's saying, right, KK?
Yes, I'm going to mute a second. I got to do something for my dad, but I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. So everybody get it? What he's saying? Ooh, May, that'd be interesting. I don't know. That'd be scary though, right? Now, we need to talk about Aaron. Aaron from Ghost Adventures. Right? Isn't it Ghost Adventures? My spirit must be a crybaby. Right? So he's come out. Okay. So I got to find this. I got to find this Fourth Dimension movie. Oh my gosh. So anyhow, no, it's not. That's not the one. Damn it. I am mad at myself. Damn it. That isn't what it's called. Anyhow, there's a movie out there where it's based in Alaska. Let me see if I can find it. Where aliens. Let's see. Da da da. The fourth kind. The fourth kind is what it's called, you guys. And it's based supposedly on a true story. So there's a town in Alaska called Nome, where unexplained disappearances happened over the year. The film presents itself as a fast, fact-based thriller using a mix of real footage and reenactments to investigate the alleged alien abductions linked to the cases. Oh my gosh, you guys, for real. I don't know if it... Oh, I can show you the trailer. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to show you the freaking trailer. Oh, hopefully they don't get it.
You don't mean alien abductions, do you?
Wait. All right. This is the trailer. We're going to watch The Fourth Kind is what it's called, you guys. The Fourth Kind. The Fourth Kind. It's the final countdown. All right, sorry. Back to the Conjuring House. Back to the Conjuring House. Okay. Sorry, you guys know I just flip-flop around like a fish out of water. For sure. Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh my gosh, you guys, that is the freakiest movie.
Hey, love, I'm going to jump down real quick and I'm going to come back up on my computer.
Okay, sweetie.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, that movie's messed up. Okay, so... Okay, hold on. Let me come over here. Explain. The Conjuring House. Okay, we're going to talk about the Conjuring House. So, I'll show you guys. Okay, so the Conjuring House is the 1971 Rhode Island farmhouse where the Perron family reported a decade of paranormal activity, including moving objects, strange noises, apparition, and physical attacks. The family eventually called in paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, whose investigation inspired the film The Conjuring. However, while the family and the Warrens reported many disturbing events, including a seance where Carolyn Perron was reportedly physically attacked and possessed, the film significantly dramatizes the events, such as adding a specific name of a, satin lover. There you go, girlfriend.
On my computer, it don't have my picture. It has my old cotton candy thing. That picture right there on my thing is how I got the name Cotton Candy Boobs.
Oh.
Because I used to have that as my picture, and everybody said it looked like boobs.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Nice rack.
I can't get my picture on my computer. I don't know why.
Nice rack, girl.
I know, right?
Hey, DJ. Kind of freaking... Okay, so that is the Conjuring House right there. So, yes, they added the name of a person under the ground and depicted an exorcism that never took place. So in the movie, there was no exorcism. For sure. Okay. So they said the haunting began with small, strange events such as items disappearing, unexplained dirt appearing on a clean floor, and strange noises. All right, I wouldn't like that. I would be like, what the fuck's going on? Over time, it escalated into disembodied footsteps, shadows, doors opening on their own, and full body apparitions. Damn. The family reported a persistent smell of rotting flesh, bed shaking, and physical attacks by unseen forces. But the family lived in the house for about 10 years, from 71 to 80 before moving out. That's fucking... if that shit was going on, why'd they stay there? Why did they? I don't know if I'd have stayed there. For sure. Now, I have actually listened to this Andrea Perron. I think she's got a YouTube channel. Ed and Lorraine Warren reported during a seance in 74, they reported that Carolyn Perron was physically attacked and possessed, speaking in a language not her own before being thrown across the room. Roger Perron, concerned for his wife's well-being, asked them to leave. Now, I heard her talking, Andrea Perron, about, I guess when with the Warrens, there was a problem there, if I remember correctly. Somehow, there was something the Warrens did. I'll have to find where she's talking about it, because that Andrea Perron definitely talks about it. So the Warrens concluded the house was inhabited by multiple spirits, some benign, others malicious. They believed the primary malevolent force was the spirit of a woman named Bathsheba Sherman, who had lived on the property in the 19th century. Wow. So there are some facts. There's differences between the real story and the movie, because there is a movie. So the Conjuring movies, I think there's like 4 of them right now. I'll have to pull it up and see. Okay, so the movie focuses on a demonic possession of Caroline, culminates in an exorcism. The Warrens never performed it. They stated that such an exorcism would be the role of a Catholic priest. It dramatizes the story by making the witch a specific antagonist. The family reported a variety of spirits, both good and bad. The movie timeline of events is much shorter, while in reality, the Perron family endured the haunting for 10 years. So yes, it is. Let me see if I can pull a picture up of it, of the house. We shall pull a picture up. Picture. Damn, I cannot spell tonight. Ah! What the fuck? Get it right. Picture of Conjuring house. Conjuring with an F. That makes a lot of fucking sense.
You mean to say fuck it, Conjuring House?
Okay. Wow, it kind of looks different, doesn't it?
I thought it was white.
This is.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, why would it have?
Yeah, all them like old timey houses.
Wait,
It looks
let's
like.
look.
Looks like back in the day houses, don't it? Those other ones.
Hang on. Oh, boy's got a. Maybe that's just part of the property. Hang on,
Maybe.
we're gonna find out. Hey, we're doing it tonight, girl. We are doing it tonight. Okay.
You got a kitty yelling at you?
Yeah.
I love cats.
Yell all the fucking time. Okay, hold on. We're gonna see it.
Field trip.
Field trip, everybody. Poppy, put your seatbelt on. Okay. Hold on, because he's got music. We got to get past that music shit.
Yeah, they'll strike you. See, I would love to live on a property like that, not where it's haunted, but in real life. Well,
Yeah, I would. I don't like bad spirits.
Me neither. I don't.
Not at
I
all.
can't do it. I wouldn't even go in that house. I don't want them to come home with me, you know?
Well, this is the original house.
I would love to have it.
I get my own room.
Okay, dude.
Does that look like your house, Poppy, that one?
I would not. I would not.
Poppy said I was looking to see if it was mine, laughed my ass off.
Oh, girl, your house that big? I'm coming to visit, lady.
I love those old houses, though.
Me
I love the
too.
creaks in the floors, and I just love them.
I do
They get so much
too.
character, you know?
I just love old stuff. I
Me
really
too.
do. I've got a Bible from, oh gosh, early 1900s.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yeah.
gem to have. I'd love to have something
My
like that.
dad gave it to me.
Oh, it's extra
Yeah.
special.
Yeah, definitely.
Aw. Yeah, hold on to that, definitely.
Yeah,
That's a big thing.
yeah, it was. I got it with his
I love
Okay.
old Bibles. I
His
love
old-
old books.
I actually put a rose in it from his funeral.
We used to
So,
do that when we were younger. I
but
remember doing that as kids.
all right, let's see this creepy. Ooh, I'll never forget when I was younger, because we used to drive around out in the country and party and stuff. I mean, for real, ain't gonna lie about it. That was a big thing on the weekend, you know. If we were out in the country messing around, then we wasn't in town getting in trouble, right? And so, but there was a house out there, because we used to drive. We've got like a place called Crybaby Bridge, and it's like every little town has a Crybaby Bridge. And allegedly, a woman wrecked her vehicle and had her baby in the car with her. And so if you are out by the bridge at night, you might hear her crying for her baby or whatever.
Oh, wow.
I think every little town has something like that. And then we've got Main Street Graveyard, and that's a pretty big one. That they set it up now where you can't get back there, but there was an original graveyard, and it was really old. A lot of old.
I like graveyards now. I don't like them like at night or nothing, but the
Right.
headstones and stuff and how they done it way back. I love the old ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sad, but it's like it's so cool to see how it was back then.
Yeah, no doubt about it. See, I'm confused. We're going to look at the other one too, because the other one's more like a cabin. This looks more like the original one, right?
We did.
This is it.
This is it. Yeah, there's this, and then the note you did last summer as well. Yeah.
Did you own this house, or are you like a? No, I'm the caretaker of it.
Oh,
I've been.
this is just where they filmed it at.
So that's not
That
the house?
no, let me see.
I remember the
Okay,
White House in the movie.
hold on, because
But it's weird though, they filmed it at a house that it wasn't at. You know what I mean? They should have done the original house.
here it is, right
Is this
here.
the house they're trying to buy, the white one?
No, I think this is it. This is on Forbes. Okay, so this is an article from May 26, 2022. At that time, it sold for 1.525 million
Wow.
is what it sold for. So I would say, well, it would depend on what the loan for it is actually, because that's what somebody did. They bought the loan. It was updated. Yeah, this is back in 2022.
That
But
looks
this,
old timey as hell, don't it?
yes, yeah.
It is logs like Poppy. Poppy's like, that's my house.
It said,
DJ
this
said that
is the
was real
farmhouse inspired the supernatural horror film The Conjuring, and at that time it was sold for the 1.525 million.
Wow, and that's not really a lot of house from a picture. It might be bigger, but
No, yeah, the house in the movies, that
Sandy
White
asked how much
House.
acreage. Does it say how much acreage is with it?
Hang on a minute. Okay, okay, wait a minute. It was the
That's a lot
actual.
of money.
Okay, hold on. What the fuck are we looking at?
But you know those houses like that was in movies stuff, people will pay outrageous prices for them just because they got a name on them. And
Right. Let me see if I can.
Poppy said it's only 1 1/4 acre on a mountain. That's not much land at all.
No, not at all. See, they made it look much bigger.
Mm-hmm. Because an acre really ain't a lot.
Let's pull up the Perrin family. Okay, let's not pull up the Perrin family. Okay. Let me see. There's the dining room right there. Caretakers have reported
Okay. Cindy, okay. Never mind, ignore me. Poppy was talking about her house. Sorry.
Oh, she talking about her house?
Yeah.
I know, that's what I said.
I bet your house is beautiful, Poppy. I bet it is.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I love log cabins.
Me too.
And it's on a mountain. Oh, I bet it's beautiful there, Poppy.
Well, it looks really big on the inside, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, that old rifle.
They have overnight guest bookings and group events.
I couldn't stay there. I would like to tour it in the daytime, but I would have to sage the hell out of myself.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't feel comfortable. You never know if you're going to bring something back with you or not. If something likes you enough to follow you home.
Maybe that would be cool. Celebrate Halloween with the Osbournes. They're like the coolest family. And it's so sad that Ozzy died. It is.
So, yeah. She had lived there. Andrea Perrin had lived there with her parents and 4 sisters when she was 12. She said, I had moments of fear because I saw what was happening to my mom and my family. Yeah, that movie's pretty freaking messed up. So basically, the White House is where they did the movie. Yeah.
That's weird, though. Do it in a different house, you know? I don't know.
Well, I guess, you know.
Since it's like a true story and you know what I mean? I guess it kind of makes sense, but.
Right.
Not really. I would do it in the original house.
See, that don't make any sense because I don't know when this was. It's listed for 1.2 million.
So is this the one they're trying to buy, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, well. How's he going to get that much money? See, I don't agree with that GoFundMe shit.
Well,
what if he don't get enough to buy it? What's he going to do with that money?
Well, if I think Fly said he was going to give it back. If he doesn't get it. Well, I can see his business sense as far as, him saying, I got the money to pay for it, but if I have to pay for all of it, then I'm going to have to charge everybody a higher price to come in and investigate.
Wow.
So.
I'm jealous. I hear a train. You got a train?
Girl, I got trains all over the freaking place here.
Where I grew up, there was a train track, and you could hear it, wherever you was in our town. It was a little small town, and I loved hearing it at nighttime.
I hear him. I can tell what time it is. If I'm up past a certain time, I can hear the trains. That's this guy is named what I say his name was. I forgot, May. Jason Hawks or something like that. Yeah, Fly said if refunding if he doesn't get to get it.
Flies knows everything. I love her.
You don't have room for a train on your island?
Oh wow, May.
I know. I want to go to May's island.
Do they bring all of your food and stuff in on a ship? Cargo ship?
Dang.
Because I know they do that in the Bahamas and stuff, because I went to the Bahamas and we seen one there. Oh, he was with Ghost Hunters? That's cool.
Yes, this guy was with Ghost Hunters. He was with Ghost Hunters.
Me too. I used to love watching Ghost Hunters back in the day. Do they still have a thing going, Ghost Hunters?
No, they split up. He's on his own now, and I think the other guy that was with him, because remember they had a plumbing business. They had a plumbing business together, him and the other guy. And
Sandy Googled it, and she said it sits in Burrillville. I probably said that wrong. Rhode Island on 8.5 acres of land. Now that's a little different.
8.5 acres. They didn't get an offer when they had it for sale for that. Defaulted on the loan and another loan place took it over. Oh, okay.
Oh, you get one ship a week, May. That's cool. I love when they bring in ships like that.
Okay. So this Aaron Goodwin, I think his name is.
I know Amazon is famous everywhere, May. It took over. Okay. Amazon's reason the malls are closing down, in my opinion. Everybody ordered online.
Okay, so this dude, we're switching over to Ghost Adventures with Zach Bagans. This dude, Aaron Goodwin, he's been with Ghost Adventures for a long time. And his wife hooked up with a dude in prison and paid to put a hit on him. I swear it's true.
Man, women love guys that are in prison. I don't know what the hype is, but they'd love men in prison.
Well, from the way it sounds, she actually used his money to fucking pay the inmate, and
she put money on his canteen and books and stuff.
Well, I think she gave him to start with $2,500.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money in prison. That's a lot.
And then she was to owe him.
Oh, look what Fly said.
$11,000, I think. Yeah, a serial
Red Rubber.
The guy in prison was, yeah.
then what Sandy said, maybe they feel safer with their man locked up. You know, maybe that you can
It's
have your cake and eat it too kind of deal. You know what I mean?
The thing about it is having a guy locked up who can make it happen, make this guy being killed can make it fucking happen. And she told him where he was going to be staying.
Oh, wow.
The picture of his wife. Yeah.
Wow.
She's doing time. She is doing time.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I heard about that.
I mean, I talked a little bit about it. It was fucking crazy.
I remember that. Now she says she's in jail. I remember when that happened.
Yeah. Yep, she hooked up.
Oh, wow. He forgave her, DJ? Wow.
Well, he's been talking lately, and he says that there was even more going on than what he knew about initially. So, hold on, I'm going to find his story.
This is a whole rabbit hole with that house. It's like you go into the rabbit hole and you just find out different stuff, and it's like, wow, you know, it's a rabbit hole.
Okay, so Aaron Goodwin's wife, Victoria, of course, he's getting divorced from her. She was arrested in March 2025 on charges of solicitation and conspiracy to commit the unaliving of her husband after she was found to have plotted to hire a hitman to kill Aaron. She communicated with a Florida inmate, Grant Amato, about the plan and offered to pay over $11,000, even providing details of Aaron's filming schedule, because he's all the time gone and filming with Ghost Adventures. Following her arrest, he filed for divorce later the same month. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. She pled guilty in April of 2025 to conspiracy to commit, was sentenced in June of 2025 to a minimum of 36 months to a maximum of 90 months in prison. They had been married since August of 2022. They got married at Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. Aaron was blindsided and devastated by the situation, and he just wanted divorced. Can you believe that?
Fly said his first wife divorced him because she said he brought something home with him. Flies, do you mean like spirits home with him, or like STD come home with him?
Yeah, that's a good question. So his first wife divorced him because she felt like he brought something home with him. Okay, hold on. Oh, man.
This gets interesting.
It is interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Hold on.
He brought home a spirit from Bobby Mackey's.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It had something to do with that.
I'm interested to know what all she went through. What happened, to make her leave her husband? What, bad happened? Because it had to be bad to leave your husband over that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's interesting.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. Yep. Bobby Mackey's ruined Aaron's marriage. Aaron's wife was being negatively affected at home from him going to Bobby Mackey's.
Oh, wow.
When Aaron was on the road and she was scared to be alone. Wow, for real.
That had to be bad. I bet she's got PTSD, anxiety, and all kinds of stuff right now.
Well,
could you imagine living in a house with the evil spirit?
Well,
alone.
Yeah, no shit. This is what got me because, you know, his wife did all that stuff to him. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I just had a brain fart. Fuck. But yeah, I mean,
his first wife left him over at Evil Spirit, and this one here tried to get him red rummed.
Yeah, no shit.
Poor guy.
I mean, yeah, he was always the one on Ghost Adventures that they would make him go do shit by himself all the time. They would put him in some pretty fucked up situation. Yes, that's what I was going to say. They tore Bobby Mackey's down. They sure did. They tore it down. That's where the guy, the caretaker Carl, got possessed, remember?
Wow.
Yeah, Bobby Mackey's a freaking, yep, the caretaker got possessed. There was a couple other people that went in Bobby Mackey's and had something follow them home. For sure.
I don't want to do none of that.
That's
why I don't mess with spirits and stuff.
No, me neither. Not me, ma'am. I have no desire.
Me either.
I was looking to see if there's her picture. Could you imagine? I feel horrible for him.
Honey, you ain't gonna have no more lip filler in prison.
Who the fuck? I mean, could you imagine Okay, this is what I was going to say before I fucking forget. They were filming. And he looked at his phone and said, "Law enforcement's in my house," while they were filming for the show. And it shows him on there looking at his phone going, "Law enforcement's in my house." They contact him and let him know that they are arresting his wife for conspiring to have him killed. Could you fucking imagine?
Wow.
So he's kind of been coming out on social or I don't know if he's on Twitter or what he's on, but he's been talking about how he's not going to watch it. He doesn't need to watch the episode. He knows exactly what happened and how he feels, and he doesn't feel like reliving that all over again. And I don't blame him. You know, and, you know, basically stating that I mean, I feel bad for the guy. But she said, "First and foremostly, I would like to apologize to Aaron. I'm so immensely sorry for the pain and anxiety I have caused you and the betrayal you undoubtedly and rightfully feel by my action. I'm sorry I broke us. I'm consumed with regret every day." Ashamed and disappointed she was with herself. Why the fuck would you hire a hitman rather than just divorce him? It had to be about money.
People are wrong.
For real. Wouldn't you think it had to be about money? That is crazy. Of course, her lawyer said she's never been in trouble. She's never been in trouble.
Fuck, you know?
Wow. So his statement said, "This has led me to fear for my life." He said of discovering that his wife put a hit out on him, "I can't trust anything anymore. I cry every day." He said, "I cry every day. I feel so alone. She turned me into a person I never was." She was arrested originally on 2 felony charges solicitation to commit murder, and conspiring to commit murder, according to county court records. I couldn't imagine. That would be fucking wild. That is crazy. So the only way that the plot was uncovered is because she was texting and Facebook messaging an inmate in Florida, and they found his phone. So when they seized the phone, everything was on the phone. When she became aware of the Florida inmate, it was through a true crime documentary, and she began writing to him.
What the fuck?
That's what she said.
That's wild.
She explained at the time of the text messages with the inmate, she and Aaron were going through problems in their marriage. She said she was lonely and began connecting with the inmate. The text soliciting and conspiring to murder Aaron. She denied wanting her husband to be killed and denied remembering those specific messages.
So did the inmate tell the truth and spill all the beans?
They found his phone. Okay.
Well, they can be happily ever after in prison.
They were just married in August of 22.
Wow.
And divorced in March. Wow, crazy. Poor
He's
guy.
a go-getter, probably.
Poor guy. What the fuck?
Yeah, flies, right?
Kind of messed up. He is just.
Thanks for going through that. That's interesting. It gets my mind up, you know, something I haven't heard about much.
So yeah, she's gonna be doing time. She let him know exactly where his location was, his hotel room, when he was gonna be there. He is very lucky that that it was not done.
Yeah, wasn't it like close to the time that it was going to be done, and they found out?
Yeah,
like that day or the next day.
Yeah,
or something?
they just barely found. Yeah.
Hush, Winnie. Hush, baby.
That is sad.
Mm-hmm.
It is fucking intimidating.
Somebody that you lay beside every night in your bed, and then they're planning to take your life behind their closed
without
door.
a second thought. And she may have had a second thought, but it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
It was way
Plus,
too late.
the hit was supposed to take place like a day before. Wow.
Yeah.
He got so lucky. Like I said, thank God they checked the bunks and stuff and found that phone, you know, and that's crazy.
I mean, she set aside money to be able to pay this guy. So he said she tried to say at first that the money was for the phone. So she was going to go. She wanted to be a pro golfer, but she was diagnosed with achalasia, a rare condition that makes it hard to swallow. Wow, have you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah. Said she's had surgery. She said, I went 2 years without answers, medical gaslighting, misdiagnosis. Well, why would you want to do Aaron in? That's so stupid. They got married in front of the Disneyland castle. Yeah. That's sad. That is so sad. They adopted a kitten together. That's weird. Okay, well, they loved each other. So, did she feel like he just wasn't giving her enough attention? I don't fucking know.
Sounds like she just married him for money and it wasn't what she thought it was going to be. You know, because he was famous. Not famous, but he was famous.
She said 8 years ago, she had that achalasia. And I guess she lost a lot of weight. So
she lost weight and thought she was something then. You know how a lot of people do that?
Would that just stretch the throat out? Because they can stretch the throat. I wonder if that's what they do. It's just
right, Flies. Paranormal and true crime in one case.
Yeah, no shit.
That's wild though, ain't it?
It is crazy.
And how his first wife left him because he brought an evil spirit home and he almost lost his life over another wife. It's like,
well, she conspired to do it because she was saving up money. She had set aside over $11,000.
So what was she going to do? Run off and live happily ever after with her man inside prison? I mean,
I guess because is she stupid? Did she not think that maybe whoever was gonna unalive her husband maybe wasn't gonna get the money and then unalive her because she would be the only other person that would know about it? Yeah, wasn't thinking there. Yes, a corrections officer discovered the smuggled phone.
Thank God.
She asked one of the messages to the inmate was, "Am I a bad person? Because I chose to end his existence, not divorce." That's fucked up.
That's wild, Flies.
Hey, little Dale. That's fucking sad.
It is. Huh. Poor guy, he's been through it though, ain't he, with the wives and stuff. And
yeah. Yep, poor guy. If she had sent that last $2,500 and the surprise bunk inspection was a day later. Yeah, they found the phone. You know, I wonder if the guy gave him
the house and everything.
Let me see if I can find. I want to find the crimes that the other guy committed.
The one in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be interested to see that.
Okay, hold on. I'll try to find it. I'm a Googler. Okay.
I love you do this kind of stuff that nobody else is doing.
Okay, let me see if I can find
no drama.
It's just conversation, darling.
I know, and I love it.
Okay, wait a minute.
Because I get in the drama and stuff or go to them big true crime channels, it's all dragging everybody. And
well, I think
they're all tragedy pimps. They're all making money off stuff that they're bitching about people making money off of.
Let's see, Aaron Goodwin wife. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how I want to
word it.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I'll talk to myself.
Goodwin wives. Inmate hired. I may be going too much here. Aaron Goodwin wife, inmate hired. And what those drugs are. Okay, we'll see. Let's see if we can find it. I shall find it because that's the way I am. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, wait a minute. We'll try to word it a different way. Inmate. Hired to we shall find it. Okay, let's see. The guy's name, are you ready? Grant Amato. He was serving a life sentence for the murder of his parents and adult brother.
Now, what was it? His parents?
His name is Grant Amato, Amato, and he's doing life for the murders of his parents and adult brother.
Wow. So he has no heart to begin with.
And I believe there was the documentary I think was on, I don't want to say Netflix. It was one of those, that type, Netflix or something did a documentary on it.
Well, right, DJ. Sounds like a real winner. Yeah, let me get this guy that took his family's life. And
they developed a romantic relationship through text and Facebook messages.
Right.
During which they conspired to have Aaron unalived. A corrections officer seized Amato's contraband phone in prison, which contained messages detailing the plan, including payment information and Aaron's location. She ended up getting 36 months to 90 months in a Nevada prison.
Wow. That ain't enough time.
Fucking wild.
How long? Let me see.
Well, somebody was looking out for him, wasn't they?
Yeah, God.
Yep, for real. For sure.
90 months is 7.5 years.
Yeah.
That's not long at all, but that's a good.
Well, yeah, it doesn't even say that it's, that she has to do the full time.
Right, because when I went to prison, I went to prison for 3 years in my early 20s.
Right.
I had 5 years, but I worked and I got my GED. I done everything I could to get time off, and I got it down to 3 years.
Yeah, that's good. That is really good.
There. But I served all my time. I did my time, and fuck anybody's got a problem with it.
Let me tell you, girl, I do not open my mouth about people who've done time. I've never been there. And I am not going to jinx myself by treating people who have been there badly. Now, if it has to do with kids or something, it's
that's different.
Fuck that, right? Inheritance. Yes, that's what I said. I bet she wanted them, she wanted that money. For sure.
And getting an inheritance, though, it's sad, but it helps. You know what I mean? Because you only got that money because someone you love died.
Yep.
But in this case, that bitch wanted her husband gone and his money, but.
Right.
Inheritance money's sad because when my dad passes away, he's leaving me and my brother money, and it's just like I'm glad he's doing it, but then it makes me sad, you know, because I'll get that money only because he's going to pass away. I don't want him to pass away anytime soon, but it just.
Well, that's like my dad. I mean, my dad passed away, and you know, my stepmother decided that she's just the type of person that you might get something when I die, right?
Right.
And it's like my dad worked hard his whole life, and he had children, and when she met him, she knew he had children. So it's just a matter of her being selfish right now, you know, I think.
Yeah, my granny passed. She left me everything, but I was in prison at that time when she passed.
Right.
My cousin went into her house and took everything. They took this old junky TV stand, but left the TV. I mean, the stand, my granny had it for years. If you moved it, it'd probably fall apart. I mean, they took everything. My baby pictures and everything. My brother's baby pictures.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that.
It's like, I don't care some stuff you took, but why'd you take stuff that me and my brother, you know? Because we was only grandkids, and she spoiled us rotten and took pictures galore. I mean, she had albums and albums of them, and that's one thing that I wanted, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I try not to even, I just get upset about it.
Me too. I got to quit talking.
I really do.
Well, I said look up Debbie Constantino. Did I say that right? Constantino.
Hang on, I will. Debbie Constantino. Okay.
Floss knows everything, everybody, and I love it.
She's been covering a lot of the Whitaker family stuff.
That family's crazy. I mean, it's wild. I haven't even.
Yes. So she was a part. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull her up. She was a part of Ghost Adventures too. This woman named Debbie Constantino.
Okay.
And so her and her husband were, I believe their specialty was EVPs, which is a voice phenomenon, right? And he murdered her. He murdered her.
He did? She's no longer around?
I believe that, no, she's no longer around. It was a murder. He murdered her and then unalived himself.
Wow.
Yes. It was fucking wild.
I don't understand why
I forgot about that.
If you're going to take your own life, just leave the other person alone, you know?
Well, they were big.
Murder-suicide thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to say them.
Yeah, they were big in the paranormal investigation, and okay, wait a minute. They found the estranged husband and wife. They appeared on the Travel Channel Ghost Adventures, unalived and barricaded inside a Nevada apartment.
Wow. Floss says she think it was her looking out for Aaron that day.
Could have been, yeah. So the investigation began Tuesday when a woman called police after finding her male roommate unalive inside the residence and another roommate missing. Okay, well, so why was one of them missing? According to police, the female roommate, believed to be Debbie Constantino, had been involved in an abusive relationship with 53-year-old Mark Constantino. SWAT officer.
How old was she? How old was she, Floss?
I don't, hang on, maybe I can find out.
Floss will probably tell us. You can just keep reading.
So the SWAT tracked him down and surrounded the apartment. After officers knocked on the apartment door, they heard gunshots inside and heard a male voice tell them to keep their distance.
She was in her 30s, and he was 53.
They tried to negotiate before finally blowing open the door with explosives. Damn, they blew the door open.
They couldn't even kick it in. Those had a good door.
This says inside they found Mark and Debbie. This says both of them were 52 years old. One officer was injured by blind glass.
She didn't look that old.
Exact cause of death had not been released on this article that's I pulled up. Mark Constantino actually had called police in July of 2012 saying his wife was intoxicated and that he was afraid she might stab him. Wow. So they had a long history of this, it says. His threat, yeah. He called again and said she was threatening to stab him. A month later, she took out a protective order against him and filed for divorce. They had been separated by that time and was living with roommates. She claimed in court that he and his 23-year-old daughter had assaulted her, beating and choking her unconscious. Damn.
Yeah, that's bad.
And so then he goes and takes her life. That's
you're all right.
up.
I know. Well, I'll take her life
That is
if you
messed
take your
up.
life. Let her live.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they used to do a lot of different EVP sessions and stuff like that. For sure. That is so crazy.
Wonder if evil ghost or something got into him. You never know.
You don't. I mean,
because the Chris Watts case, Chris and Shanann, where he killed these little girls. I think he had something evil on him from his girlfriend for him to do that to them kids. And there's a train. I love it.
Did you see where the Innocence Project is taking on the Scott Peterson case?
No fucking way.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, wow.
That is what they're saying.
Wow. That case is what got me into true crime.
Was it?
Yeah. I even named my son after the baby. I know that's weird, but I did.
I have always... Thank you, Flies, for sending the Stacey Wondra stuff from the extradition thing. I'm going to show it tomorrow.
Michael Vaughn's case?
Yeah, I want to do it by itself because I've been talking about a lot of different things. So, how
a lot of people don't talk about Michael Vaughn anymore. It's sad.
Well, you know how I am. If I'm talking about a child's case like that, I want to give them that time.
Right. You'll do that tomorrow. I'd be interested on some updates on that.
Yeah, I'll definitely pop on.
Yeah, do that tomorrow for Monkey Vaughn.
Definitely will.
Bless his little heart. Bless Brandy's heart, man.
I know.
Cher did donate that money to her, though.
Yeah, that's great.
That. Yeah.
That is great. And people do compare, Brandy's and Candace, and they should compare Brandy and Candace. I'm not
Brandy's
saying
totally different.
The thing about it is
a statue for Mrs.
Well, the thing about it is Brandy's a human being, and she would probably say, I'm not a perfect human being. I've done things.
I think she has said that, she's pretty.
The thing about it is she was doing everything that she could to keep her son's name out there. She was communicating with law enforcement. She had that, this is just my opinion, with Dawn and fucking Candace, they've got so much shit that they're hiding that is fucked up, that they don't want law enforcement, they didn't want law enforcement, in their life. And I say this all the time. How the fuck, what exactly were they looking for to come back to your home fucking 9 times? What are they looking for? I've had, some people are like, well, they're looking for Summer. Well, I think they're looking for something.
No, there's something to that. I agree with you. That's weird. That's a lot of times to come back because usually when you look for a kid, you have a big crowd with you. You know what I mean? And people separate and last 11 times they went.
I think that there was something they were specifically looking for. Was it? Now, this is just my mind, okay? So nobody needs to say
in your
this
opinion.
Is factual. Totally my opinion that they were either looking for possibly substances, or they were looking for some kind of pictures. Pictures, SD cards. They could have been
what was laying around,
but there was something there that they felt was there that made them come back that many times.
Yeah, I didn't know they came back that many times.
That's what they were saying. That's what Don and Candace were saying. Yeah, the safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, the TBI stuff knows something about this, and they're just, I don't know, I just feel they know way more than anybody does.
Yeah, I agree. I think they know a lot of things, but the last people that they're going to let know anything is fucking social media.
Right. Don and Candace too. They're not going to let them know nothing about how they've acted on social media.
No.
They would just make money off of it.
And I mean,
I get heated though when I start talking about them.
Yeah, there's times I do too.
They just piss me off.
I mean, look at everything that Don Wells has said. I've said this before. You can make a story out of it itself. Don basically has told us about his life, and to begin his life, he's looking at pictures from a magazine that his uncle had under the bed that they all looked at, and he specifically says it was adult males. It was showing adult males how to do things to little girls. That is what he fucking said.
Wow.
Okay. So he's telling us, okay, this is how I started my life out, by it being okay to do things to little girls. Now, this is me talking, okay, not Don Wells.
Don, when people grow up, your childhood has a huge influence into your adulthood.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of generational trauma and all that comes with you. And for Don to do that stuff, he's seen that in his past growing up. He had to have, in my opinion.
Yep. Well, he admitted to it. He says now, whether you believe his stories or not, I believed him when he said that. It was weird that he even said something like that. He was talking to Lips, and that struck me as odd. And then you have him talking about his mother running this motel, and it being basically a place where to Don, it was these big, substance dealers, and they were basically being protected in the motel. And he talks about seeing a young child in a motel and bad things being done.
All that was weird. It sounds like psychosis,
Well, he also talked about being so fucking wasted, having substances, that he actually thought he was being chased through the fucking desert and shit. I mean, weird shit. Weird shit. But I do think
I'm pretty close to his stepsister, Mary, the one that he done awful shit to.
Right.
I'm really close to her. I even got bought a quilt from her.
Yeah, she had some nice quilts.
It's heartbreaking. I love that woman to death.
So, I mean, some people tried to say she wasn't telling the truth. She was over exaggerating.
She was telling the truth.
Whatever. She absolutely was. And, you know,
her story never changed.
Didn't make any sense.
Well, she's an old lady. I mean, why would she make that shit up? You know, she was trying to help for Summer because she had went through
it. They all were. It was. And, you know, the way that Dawn reacted to blaming it on a 5-year-old, that really set a lot of people off. A lot. Yeah, he didn't do it to Mary. Yeah, it was Jeannie and a couple of Jeannie's friends. I think by the end of it, there was 7 different women.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was way.
Mary knew all this, you know, and she's seen it growing up and shit, and it's just. And then she speaks up, and she held a lot of that trauma and stuff from all that situation, you know. She still holds it, and it breaks my heart.
Well, what people need to understand too,
right, Andy?
Mary said she had never even met Candace. Dawn had been with Candace all those years, and Mary had never even met her. Mary had never met the kids, I don't think, right? Until Dawn went there with Josie, right? I think that's when Mary met Josie. Sure.
That's Dawn's older daughter, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't know really.
Margie is Dawn's older daughter. So Dawn had Margie and little Donnie, and then Candace it was her son and an older daughter that got adopted out.
That was the best thing Candace ever done in life, was give that baby up.
Well, she also gave a baby up. So these are 2 older kids. She had a daughter named Candace.
Right, Flies.
And then she had a son, and I can't remember what his name was, but those are the ones that she had when she was married to the older guy. That
Candace has all these kids and ain't got none of them. Not one single one of them.
Not one of them. Not one of them.
Yeah, Flies. Mary, she breaks my heart. I don't talk to her about what happened or anything. You know, we have normal conversations, but
right.
I would never bring that up. If she wants to talk about it, she don't though. I just know everybody else knows.
I mean, she's pretty much said everything that she can say. I don't think there's anything else, but you know, they signed them right on over.
Yeah, like it was nothing.
So, well, that pretty much tells you that there was something there that law enforcement said, you know, either sign them over. Even Dawn said that they said, sign them over, or we're going to keep bringing you back to court. Right? We're going to keep bringing you back to court.
I'm so interested, though, to know that whole scenario, how that went down and what was done. We'll never know because we can't get CPS records, but maybe Lisa can get them for us.
Oh yeah, she can.
Who was you saying that illegal? Who clipped me? Going off on Lisa.
That was Becca's eyes. It was so funny.
I don't even know who that is. I haven't seen it. Yeah, let's see it.
Hang on, I'll show it to you.
Play a little bit before she plays my clips.
Hold on, let me find it.
Context. I didn't know somebody clipped it.
Yeah, Fly's got it for me, I think. Hang on. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, me too, Poppy. They're living their best life.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I know it's in here. Damn it. I thought Fly sent it to me in my email. Let me see.
Don't go where, Flies?
Don't go. What is Upstein, Eric? You just sent me an email? All right, I'll see if I can find it here in a minute.
I hate that chat's delayed sometimes, and you'll talk about something, and it's like 20 seconds later, the chat gets it, and you're like, oh, Lisa. Yeah.
Here, I'll find it. Becca's eye clipped it. It was
I still
funny.
can't believe she said that I brought up old beef. No, I didn't. And we're fixing to see that. Lisa, are you here? Because I can clock your ass right now, bitch. It went over no old beef. You lurking? Come to mama.
I gotta find it. Damn it. Let me find it. I want to make sure.
I might have to do me a Lisa roast.
I was gonna do one. I was gonna do one. I mean,
on Lisa?
Yeah.
Let's roast her. No, because if I come up here, RC, and you do Lisa, I'm gonna get the old cotton's gonna come out, and I don't want to do that on your panel.
Okay, wait, I gotta try to find it.
Because I want to get raunchy. Because she wants to lie and shit. Fuck that.
Hang on. It should be just here it is. This is funny. I played it once. It's so funny. Because you guys left me. Hold on. I'll pull it
I came back to it. I left because I didn't want to show my ass anymore, and I already showed it.
It was funny. Hold on. I hit the wrong damn thing there.
Lightning Viper, I get what you're saying. I don't know what happened with that, but she's something else.
I'm going to behave.
Oh, look at me and Lisa there.
Oh, she said you were degenerate lost?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just a reminder, chat screenshots.
Becca, honey, it's Cotton with a K, but I forgive you.
That is true. That is true. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? This is so fucking funny. Okay, hold on.
Where is the documentation or whatever proof or whatever that Candy's the one that called and all this stuff? I want to see proof.
I'm not gonna.
I get it.
Yeah, you can say that, whatever, but yeah.
No, I need proof on this. I mean, how is your word always right? You don't want to show no proof, Lisa. I'm not trying to start shit, but you keep saying all this with no proof. I need to see proof to believe that. Because
You don't have to believe it.
I don't.
Okay,
Without proof, you can't sit here and demand proof from people and you ain't showed a lick of proof, woman. You're sitting here like your word's everything. No, fuck that. Show us some proof, honey. Put up or shut up. See, I can't believe you're letting this go on your channel. Sorry, RC. For speaking up. She ain't showing it, honey. I love you, RC, and I'm not gonna let somebody say you like this.
We're just
I know. I'm gonna get down, but you're fucked up, Lisa.
Well, I love you, Cotton Candy Boo. Ooh, Curse left too. Damn, they all left me. What the fuck? Lord have mercy. What did I do this time? I was behaving myself. Objection, damn it. There's not going to be any proof because it's pertaining to CPS. Yes, you're right, Genevieve. There's no proof.
I love that.
That was so funny.
I dropped and then
oh, damn, everybody fucking left me.
She dropped, then Lisa.
Fucking weird.
I shut her ass up there fucking talking outside of her neck, though.
Oh, is this the guy? Hold on. Is this the guy that Ernie's talking to?
Lightning Viper, I don't know the situation, but you do not have to show your face, tell your name or anything on the fucking internet. People can fuck off with
you ain't got to do shit.
You can be whoever you are right now. You don't owe anybody any fucking personal information or anything about you. Fuck that. Fuck Lisa.
I have never changed my fucking name except for this time. I've got, what do I got? Remain calm, 100% boss bitch.
I've changed mine. Like I used to have boobs, Cotton Candy boobs. That used to be my name. And now I love Cher. I took that off. She's the one that gave me that name.
The oldest boy was 12, I think. Okay. Is this him?
Oh, he's using an RSO name? Oh, fuck. Why would you want to use a name of...
That's what Fly said. Why the fuck would he do that? Let's see.
Good for you, Lightning. Be you and do what you want to do.
He just started that channel.
Oh, well, today?
That's today.
Oh, wow.
He just started it today, and he's already got 47 subs. Hold on, let's watch this video. Ernie Shell got me protection, and he saved me.
This is the real Marquise Lewis Jackson. I am safe. Thanks to Ernie, he saved me. He's been protecting me. He's been sheltering me. He's been feeding me. Only thing I'm trying to do is expose my family for the truth. Missing kids, sex trafficking, and harming us. This is the real.
What?
So Ernie is the one that gave him this account?
Ernie gave him a phone too.
So Ernie had this RSO account already in his phone and just gave it to this guy. So this guy don't have no idea who the name actually is?
Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're saying?
That's what it seems like, don't it? So this guy might not even know that name is an RSO.
I mean,
this guy seems pretty mentally.
Yeah, he's got a lot of mental problems, but he's trying to say that his family was trafficking him. But I showed another video that he was saying, I miss my life. And Ernie was talking to him about cash apps. Ernie was talking to him about cash apps.
So is Ernie using those rubber things and stuff? You know, because this is weird. Ernie gets these people like this, and
yeah.
And the stuff that Ernie carries around with him, it just creeps me the fuck out.
Oh, I get it, Angelo. Okay. The guy is a Timu Ernie. Fly says he's got severe mental issues.
That's sad, and Ernie's gonna fuck with him.
I think Ernie jacked the phone from a homeless camp. Wow.
Ernie needs to be locked up with some intense help, you know.
Yeah, he does need some, you know, really intensive psychiatric help.
2-hour fucking hold. And
well, because yeah, it's like I said, who gets on a bus and just goes? He goes fucking everywhere.
He just goes wherever the bus stops, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on a bus, you can pretty much get off when you fucking want to.
Yeah, you don't have to get off at your stop.
Any little town you can get off in.
I rode Greyhounds for years when I was traveling. I loved riding Greyhounds because you could see the world, you know, because I took one twice from New York to California. And some of the places we stopped wasn't even a bus stop. It was out in the middle of nowhere, you know?
Yep. Yep.
And some places I got creeped the fuck out. But you're right, you can go anywhere on them. Because when you get off of that bus, they don't say, hey, is this your stop or nothing? You just get off. The bus driver don't know where you're going.
Are you kidding? They were running a scam on his mother.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, lightning.
Ernie does use the mental health card to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
He absolutely does.
He uses it to do drugs or rugs. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I think I've said it 20 times this live anyway.
It's hard to.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Stein Eric, what am I looking at here?
Oh, I see that Illuminati eye.
This is
looks like some Illuminati shit.
Orient. What are you showing me here, dude? He sends me stuff like this all the time, and I don't know what I'm looking at. Is this about the moon? Is this Halloween?
I don't know what I'm looking at either.
I don't have a clue what it is. I really don't.
Looking at that eye, because that's the Illuminati eye.
Yeah, that's the Illuminati.
They use that a lot.
Well, I think that.
Where'd Stein go? Did he leave?
He probably left. He sent me a couple things like that.
Stein, where you at?
Yeah. I get kind of confused with it, but because I don't know what I'm looking at, right?
Right. And I don't want no evil coming off nothing. Especially Illuminati crap. That stuff's wild. Stein done left.
Yeah, you can send it to me. Just send it to my email. See, he's been sending me stuff like that for a long time and said that he had wrote a book on, I don't know what it had to do with something. I mean, freaking weird. Okay, since it is Halloween, it is 9 o'clock. All right, this is supposed to be a
RC, I'm gonna jump down. I need to go and check on my dad and stuff, and I'll be in chat though.
Have a good Halloween.
You too. I love you.
Love you, girl. Thank you. Ronnie Lawson doesn't care for social media. No, he's not gonna say anything, Lil Dev. Okay, this is weird. I'm not trying to scare you here, but supposedly they caught something on camera. When she got drugged back into the elevator. Stein Eric. What is that? What did you send me? What's the diagram? Sir. What is the diagram? What do you got here? Warrants. Oh, is this about Ernie? Is this about Ernie? All right, we'll play it. I got you. Oh, you got me. What am I doing here? Do I have to sign into that? Okay, I'll sign into it later. I will sign into it later, I promise. I'll play it next time I come on. For sure. But I've kept you guys on for 3 hours. Yeah, I'll sign up. Angelo, I promise. And I'll play it next time I come on. But I've been on here 3 hours. I just wanted to come on and have a little fun, talk about different stuff, and I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Later, H. Davis. So, yes, I will be doing a live tomorrow. I promise I'll probably only keep you on for a very short amount of time. And we're going to talk about Michael Vaughn's case, where it's at, an update on it. And we will do that, I promise. Well, no, I've got to sign up for it and put my email and stuff in there. So I'll do that. I'm not going to do it right now in front of everybody. I'm not doing it in front of everybody, okay? But I will go over there and take care of it. I will. And I promise I'll play it next time. For sure. But have a safe Halloween. I'm going to start bugging my grandkids to get the freaking pictures. They better be sending me some pictures. I'll go over there and kick some little granddaughter booty. I'm telling you right now. They're so funny. I seen them today. And then they were going to go out and eat. So you can make your songs. They give you daily credit. Ew. That would be interesting, hearing a song from me, right? All right. I do want to talk about the Whitakers also. I'm not going to do that tonight because I've been on here 3 hours. So I would like to have a special guest come up with me when I talk about the Whitakers. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if I can talk them into it, they have a whole lot of knowledge on the situation with the Whitakers. So maybe I can get them to come over, have a little bit of a conversation about it. We shall see. But I do appreciate you guys. Be you, do you. Have a great Halloween. Don't eat a bunch of candy. Yeah, I will catch you guys later. And thanks for giving moi 3 hours of your time. It is so much appreciated. Now I'm all alone and I'm going to find a scary movie to watch. So if at 2 o'clock in the morning, I come back on here because I'm all alone and I can't go to sleep, I may just play some music. You never know. You never freaking know. What do you mean you gave your personal stash out? What? Your personal stash? You never give your personal stash out, lady. For real. Happy Halloween, DJ. All right, I'm getting my ass off here. All right. Thank you for hanging out at my low budget channel. Oh, your candy. Oh, I didn't give my candy away. Hanging out my low budget channel. Hey, you never know what you're going to get over here. You never know what we're going to be talking about. You know, we try to keep our options open on, you know, what we talk about. For real. We do not want to be stuck. We don't. We are not ever going to be put in a box. For real. Not us. Because we're boss bitches. I better change that before I forget. Because I will forget to take off the 100% boss bitch. I'll take that off here. I don't know. I want to make sure that's not on there when we have our conversation tomorrow. All right. Adore you guys. Go out, have fun. See you later, alligators. Like I said, if my ass is back on here at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's just because I'm here by myself. For sure. Don't come fucking with me, though, okay? When you get hurt, I don't want you crying. Don't come here and then end up crying. I'm just saying. I will not apologize for making you cry. You understand? All right. Peace out, everybody. Peace, love, blessings, and prayers, everyone. God bless everyone. All right. Adore y'all. Later, Poppy. All right. Peace out, guys.